So take all the props, everything, not everything, but just bolster, 2 blocks and a belt. Put the bolster on the back of the mat. Seat in front of the bolster, but leave some space between the buttocks and the bolster. Now, like the other time, I will leave you the choice between Baddha Konasana, even supported if you want to, or if it's not comfortable today for you, you can put your feet as wide as a mat, knees bent, tuck your toes, tuck your tailbone under, and you just lay down over the bolster. So the end of the bolster is just at the end of the shoulder blades. Roll the arms outwards, lie the shoulder blades over the waist, and pull the back of the head away from the shoulders. If you feel tension on your neck, you can put a folded blanket under your occiput, under the back of your head, just to lengthen your cervical spine. Close your eyes. And allow your body to relax. Relax your forehead, your eyebrows, and the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, the muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra per vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins, relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breath. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? And if both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation, exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle: inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause, and there too, observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remain relaxed and open even during the pauses. 3 more observing breaths. At the end of the 3rd, take control and create a long, slow, and steady breath. Observe your body expanding with every inhalation and gently contracting with every exhalation. Observe the effect of the bolster on your chest, on your lungs, and allow your chest to become wider and wider, to open, to expand. Breathe deeper and deeper. Observe the muscles of your ribcage activating in order to expand your chest beyond the comfort zone, beyond your normal expansion. Become aware of all those small muscles. Breathe deeper and deeper. Observe the area around your sternum stretching. Three more breaths. At the end of the third breath, three more breaths, deeper and deeper, but holding your breath at the end of the inhalation. So you expand your lungs, you fill up your lungs at your maximum, and then you hold your breath for a brief moment, just a few seconds. While holding your breath, relax all the muscles that are not needed in this hold. And then exhale softly. Inhale deeply. Hold your breath. Relax your body, relax your face, your throat, your shoulders. And exhale softly. One more time, and then go back to your normal breath. Don't control your breath. Let it flow freely. And just stay there. Stay in the moment. Feel your body relaxed, but waking up. Gently roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up. Take the bolster, sit on your heels. Check to have the two big toes touching. Knees wide, not super wide. Put your hands over your bolster. So move the bolster next to your knees. Good. Inhale. With the exhalation, roll your hips backward, round your spine, and stretch the muscles in between your shoulder blades. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, push with the hands against the ground, push your chest forward, and inhale deeply. Exhale, round your spine and stretch your back. Inhale, arch your spine, and inhale deeply. One more time, exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine. Okay. Now, move the bolster forward. Put your forearm right over the bolster. Push the arms back into the shoulder socket. So move the shoulders back, move the shoulder blades over the waist. Keeping the arms active and straight. Allow the chest to move down toward the ground and allow the head to move down to the ground. Keep the arms active till the very tip of your fingers and keep on pushing the arms back into the shoulder socket. 3 breaths. If it's too intense, Ruth, just step back. Don't go too far. So listen to the messages of your body. And really slowly come back up. Tabletop position with the hands over the bolster. Inhale. With the exhalation, tilt your head backward. Push with the hands against the ground and stretch your back. Activate also your abdominal muscles to help you tilt your hip backward and to push all the spine up. Inhale, tilt your hip forward, slide the shoulder blades over the waist, push the sternum forward and look forward. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine. One more time, exhale, round your spine. Inhale, arch your spine. Okay, now create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Keeping the belly in gently, but keeping this slight activation of your abdominal muscles in order to protect the lumbar spine. Turn also on the other side. Okay, now activate your abdominal muscles in order to lengthen your lumbar spine. Keep your belly in, keep your belly active. And if it's not too hard for the shoulder, Ruth, otherwise I can give you, you can do the exercise that we just did. Just roll the bolster forward and allow your chest to move down. Keep the buttocks right over your knees. Keep the arms active till the very tip of your fingers and allow the chest to go down, allow the head to go down, but tilt your hip backward in order to lengthen your lumbar spine and to focus the opening on the upper part of your spine. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath,
Activate your abdominal muscles to come back up.
Good. Now move the bolster away and take the 2 blocks. Well, actually, no, we're going to use also the bolster. So I want you to put the first block on the second position. So on the, not on the lower one, on the middle one, in that way. So long way. Second block in the first position and a 90 degrees to the first block. Bit of space between the two, but not too much. Then take the bolster and put the bolster not too far from the first block. So the idea is to put your sacrum on the bolster, then you lay down and move the first block in order to have it just under the spine, not touching the lumbar spine, not touching the cervical spine. So the edge of the bolster is around the upper part of your shoulder blades. But the shoulders are free to go down. Second block is just to give a bit of support to your head. So I don't want you to have tension on your neck. From this position, you can choose. Either you leave the arms down next to the bolster with the palm of the hand facing the sky, or you can move it to the side, straight onto the side. Or if you want to go a little bit deeper on the opening of your shoulders and chest, you can put your arms in cactus pose. So with the elbows in line with the shoulders and the forearm parallel to each other. Lumbar spine are long. I wouldn't say that this is a comfortable position, but it doesn't have to be super comfortable, super uncomfortable either. You will feel the pressure of the edge of the block on your spine. To avoid that, you can gently, really gently, push with the feet against the ground, tilt your hip a little bit back, so the spine will be touching a little bit more on the block, so not just the upper part, but also a lower part. Close your eyes and stay there. Allow your body to shape in a different way. 3 more breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, I want you to do a really deep breath, expanding your chest, filling up your lungs, and hold your breath. And then release softly. Stay there just for a few seconds. Then roll on your right side. Push with the left hand and sit up. Yes, it didn't intense, I know. Okay, now sit over the bolster. So this is comfortable. Belly in, Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, both on one side and then on the other side. Now, keeping your spine straight, so we worked on the opening of the chest, on the straightening of your back. Now we're gonna go to your breath. And we're gonna move the diaphragm. Because often, since the diaphragm is just in this area, if it's tense, can give some tension either on the psoas, so lower back, and even inner groin, or on the upper part, so shoulder blades till your neck. So releasing some tension from the diaphragm can help you free your back. As simple as that. So to do so, I want you to focus on your belly breathing. So the chest doesn't move, it's just the belly moving. If you want to, you can also put your hands on the lower part of your rib cage. That part doesn't have to move, not even 1 millimeter. So simply the belly moving. Even if it feels like you're not breathing fully, it's not a problem. Just focus on your belly breathing. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Allow your belly to move more than usual. Use your breath to even push your belly out. Use your abdominal muscles to push your belly in order to kind of squeeze your lungs. Even more. Three more breaths. And go back to a normal breath. I know it is uncomfortable. We tend to stop the movement of our belly. And here we're just doing the opposite. You may feel tension on the back. You may feel tension on the belly, and it's 100% normal. Now, we're gonna inhale, not necessarily on the belly. You can just inhale fully. And then you hold your breath. When you hold your breath, and then we focus again on the belly, I want you to push the belly out using the muscles of your body. Just push the belly out, push the diaphragm down in order to push the belly out. Okay, and then you exhale normally. So inhale, hold your breath, and push the belly out. And release. It's kind of like you want to go to the bathroom. It's almost the same movement, but holding the breath and allowing the belly to move out, move forward. Inhale, hold your breath, and push the belly out. And release. If you do it in a really good way, may feel some intensity, even on the lower belly on the sides. Yes, even there. Yeah, that just the diaphragm, Ruth. This is amazing. Okay, so inhale, hold your breath, and push the belly out. And release. You may even feel some weird feelings on your head, on the shoulders. Yes, that's good. Lovely. Now we do the opposite. So we push now with this 3 pushing the belly out. We really push the diaphragm down. Now we're going to move the diaphragm up, and to do so, we need to empty our lungs. This is the secret. If you don't empty your lungs enough, you won't move enough your diaphragm. It's as simple as that. Remember that you're not underwater, so you don't risk anything. So just go beyond your comfort zone. I want you to kind of feel discomfort, even just at the beginning. That is, even when you exhale completely. I want you to feel kind of your head saying, what the heck I'm doing. Okay? Then so exhale completely, then you hold your breath and you bring the diaphragm up. To bring the diaphragm up, the idea is to keep close your throat, and to imagine that you want to inhale. Doing so, you will do a sort of vacuum on your lungs. If it's not easy for you to keep your glottis closed, you can also use pinching of the nose. So you use your hands to close your nostrils, and then you kind of inhale to lift your diaphragm. Okay? Questions? Nope. Okay, that's good. So inhale, exhale completely. Hold your breath. Keep your glottis or nostril closed and bring the diaphragm up. And then release. So you stayed several seconds. It means that you can empty your lungs even more. So to do so, you simply exhale. You can do it like I did. That is, just exhaling from your mouth in a kind of fast way. Then you hold your breath one first time, and then you exhale one more time. And then you hold your breath and you do the exercise. So inhale, exhale, hold your breath, exhale, hold your breath, close nostrils or glottis, and bring the diaphragm up. Release and breathe. You can bring your diaphragm a little bit more into your chest, Ruth. You're not underwater. Okay. Good. So inhale. Exhale completely. Time. Hold your breath and bring the diaphragm up. Release. Now, we're going to add another movement to help you empty your lungs. Well, actually, two movements. To help empty your lungs, I want you to just go down. So your bolster can even push against your belly, so you will exhale a little bit deeper. When you hold your breath, I want you to lift the sternum. Doing so, you will feel the diaphragm even more called into the chest. Okay? So inhale. Exhale fully. Go down. Hold your breath one more time. Hold your breath. Come back up. Lift the sternum. Shoulder blades down. And release. Okay. We're going to do it 2 more times. If you feel really comfortable, once that you hold your breath and bring the diaphragm in, you can also try and do a sort of massage with your hands directly into your diaphragm. So I'm just going to show you the idea. When you inhale, when you bring the diaphragm up, you create a sort of vacuum. Doing so, you may, if it's really stiff, maybe it's hard, but you may feel the possibility to slide your hands inside your rib cage and do a massage towards the diaphragm, like so. And then release. Okay, it's not necessary. If you feel like it, you can do it. Okay, so inhale, exhale, go down, hold your breath, exhale one more time, hold your breath, come back up, lift the sternum, and release. Good. One last time. And Hilda, you can exhale way more. Way more. In a certain way, you luster too much. Okay, so inhale. Exhale completely, go down. One more time. Hold your breath, come back up. Lift the sternum. Shoulder blades down. And release. Good, really good. Now, move the bolster away and come back up. Keep your legs wide. Not super wide, but wider than your shoulders. Bend your knees and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. the shoulders and head doesn't move or move just a tiny bit. Just focus the movement on your hips and legs. Turn also on the other side. Okay, good. Now, lift the sternum, shoulder blades down, belly in, squeeze your butt, and move the shoulders back. So you may feel some tension right where you have your diaphragm. 3 breaths. Belly in, squeeze your butt, and come back up. Now, right feet forward, left feet back. Whoop. The 2 feet are pointing forward. Keep your hips squared as much as you can. Bend your right leg. The left heel can lift from the ground. But tilt your hip backward. So I want you to feel the stretch on your left groin. Focus on that. Focus on the groin. Keep on lifting the pubis. And keep on pushing the left heel back. Belly in. Just a stretch on the groin. Stay there. And come back up. Change leg. So left leg forward, right leg back. The 2 feet are pointing forward, hips squared. Bend your left knee. Move the right heel down toward the ground. It can touch or not, this is not important. What's important is the direction. So keep on moving the heel toward the ground. Tilt your hip backward. Lift your pubis in order to stretch your groin. And stay there. Last moments. So focus really on the stretch of this area. I want you to feel it. Okay. Now we're going to do it one more time, but adding the stretch on the diaphragm. So right leg forward, left leg back. Exactly like we did. The 2 feet are pointing forward, the hips are squared. Bend your right leg, tilt your hip backward. Move the left heel back. Feel the stretch on your left groin. Keep the lower part of your rib cage toward the pubis, but lift the pubis. Keep on lifting the pubis. Lift the left arm up. Still keeping the pubis up, belly in. And now move the left hand to the right. And gently the thumb back. So you're gonna feel not just the groin stretching, but also the lateral part and even the diaphragm. Breathe deeply. Belly in, even more. And come back to center. Remember to keep the belly in. Change side. So left leg forward, right leg back. Hips squared. Bend your left leg. Move the right heel back and start stretching your right groin. Belly in. Keep on moving the belly toward the spine. Keep on moving the tailbone down. Keeping this area compact, not contracted, but compact. So it's just a slight activation. Now, lift the right arm up, still keeping the hips moving back. Lift the right arm up, belly in, and allow the right hand to move to the left. Push the thumb gently back and breathe deeply. So I wanted to feel the stretch on your groin, but also on the lateral part of your chest and on your diaphragm. And come back. Good. Yes, it's a beautiful opening. Okay, legs wide. Roll the arms outward, but keep the shoulder blades as much as you can wide. So you're not contracting. It's not that, it's that. So keeping the shoulder blades wide. Lift the arms. Move the shoulders back and look gently up. Belly in. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, roll your hips forward and go all the way down. Relax your spine, relax your shoulders, your face, your throat. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet. And if you want to go deeper, don't use your abdominal muscles, so keep your abdominal muscles completely relaxed, but activate your thighs. Activating your thighs will tilt your hip forward and you will deepen the stretch on the hamstrings. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, bend your knees, put your hands on the waist and come back up. Okay. Now, move on the back of your mat. Tilt your hip forward. Keep your feet roughly as wide as the mat. Tilt your hip forward. Put your hands on the ground. If you need to, you can bend your knees. This is not a problem. Once that you have your hands on the ground, start walking forward in order to enter your Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Once that you have a good distance, push the chest toward the toes and roll the arms outward. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, stay there, but lift your toes. 3 breaths. Feel the stretch on your calf muscles. At the end of the 3rd breath, keep on walking forward with your hands to enter a plank pose. Belly in, squeeze your butt, and look a little bit forward compared to your mat. Put your hands. Push your heels back. Activate also your thighs. Now, lift your buttocks and enter again your Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, without moving the hands or the feet if possible, go back to the plank pose. And from there, belly in order to protect the lumbar spine, really important. Allow the hips to move down. So you're just on the tip of your toes. Push with the hands against the ground. Push the chest forward and look forward. And come back up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Walk back with your hands. Wide leg Uttanasana. Keep the weight of your body on the ball of the feet to relax completely your arms. You want to go deeper. Relaxing your belly. Activate your thighs. And really gently come back up. Good. Good. Okay, now we're gonna do something weird. Because we worked on the opening of the chest, we worked a bit also on the legs. So now I wanted to put the 2 blocks and the bolster in the middle of the mat. And then you sit over this tall structure. Maybe it's not super stable. Yeah, I know. Okay. Now, stretching your right leg forward. Not completely, just keep a gentle bend. Lean gently forward and move the left leg back. So you will be supported, but you're in a I wouldn't say in a split position, because this is not a split. But yeah, the direction is there. Try and straighten a little bit more the left leg, Ruth. So move yes, it's more like that. What helps straightening the back leg is pushing the heel back. The more you push your heel back, the more you will stretch your groin and also your legs. Well, so if it's possible for you, start straightening gently also your right leg. Stay there for 3 breaths. And come back to center. Change leg. So right leg forward, straighten your left leg. So you will notice that also the bolster will move, and it's normal. Let it move if it does want to move. The idea is just to have a bit of support. So tuck your right toes under, straighten your right leg as much as you can, and then start straightening the left leg too. Sternum lifted. Don't look down. You know, when you look down, the energies will go down. Look up, and it will have enough energy. Okay. Now, if it was already super hard, stay there and keep on doing. If maybe you want to try something deeper, get rid of one block. Try. Then if it's too much, you have the block not far away, you can go back. So now, right leg forward, left leg back. Take your toes under. Push the left heel back and straighten your right leg. So, in a ideal yoga practice, one day you will have the hips completely squared. It's not the case today, and it's not a problem. Push the heel back, Hilda. Okay. Sternum lifted. Belly in. Yeah, can go deeper. And relax. Change leg. So this is not the Anusasana position where you have the perfect split, the hips are completely squared. It's just a moving of the hips of the groin, since we worked also on the diaphragm. So it's just a different way of moving this area. Okay, so left leg forward, right leg back. Take your right feet back and straighten. Straighten also the left leg, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. And relax. Now, take the second block away. Now we're not going to do this variation. Don't worry, just sit over the bolster in a comfortable way. Okay, now create circles with the hips along the spine. Close your eyes and observe the areas that you worked on. Turn also on the other side. Okay, now move the bolster away. Take the belt. Do you have the belt? If you don't have the belt, you can use also a scarf, really long one. You do have it, that's good. Create a quite wide loop. Lay down. And put both feet inside the loop. If possible, keep the free side of the belt going toward you. Yes, Ruth, it's that. It's the one that you like. So take the other side of the belt and put it just behind your occiput, the back of the head. Find a compromise where you have your legs straight, but in a certain way, comfortable. You can put your hands over the belly or leave it down on the ground, whichever is more comfortable for you. If you feel that this position is a little bit too easy, too comfortable, you can also adjust the belt in order to find a compromise where you are not working. That is, the muscles are stretching, both on the neck and on the back of the legs, but it's not really difficult because it's the body itself in the position linked, so you don't have to think on how to stretch. You're just doing it. Close your eyes and stay there. Relax your face. And relax all the areas of your body that are not needed. Allow your body to relax. Just stay there. Just a few more breaths, and then you can move into Shavasana. Up to you to find the moment where you want to move into Shavasana. You can even stay there in this position during Shavasana. Up to you. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax.
Om Asato Ma Sat Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityarmamritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Sat Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityarmamritam Gamaya Om Asato Ma Sat Gamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityarmamritam Gamaya. Slowly, start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. One more time. Bend your knees, roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up comfortably for the chant of 3 Om. Keep your spine straight yet relaxed. Relax your face, your throat. Relax your shoulders, your arms. Keep your eyes closed and put your hands in Inanna Mudra or Chin Mudra. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes.